I don't care about the title. They can eat it. And I will still remain the same old Christine Mumkombwe I have always been. At age 18, I was already declared queen. Call me delusional if you please. I didn't need a crown to consider myself royalty, baby. I have one of my own. It's made of minerals more precious than gold. A crown of keratin and tough protein follicles that deepen its roots to stay locked in me. Its value pricelessly appreciates with time. It cannot be taken away. And though you claim not to notice it, it cannot be ignored. As your eyes open wide to stare, just know that your glares don't faze me. You cannot dethrone me by breaking the notes that trace out my royal diadem. At birth, my coronation took place and you dare try to strip off 18 years worth of ordaining me into royalty with your toners and extensions. You cannot tame me. I'm as wild and free as my afro, and yes, baby, on some days it's the size of a disco ball, on others it's as twisted as Eurasia folk, so by all means, stay. I lost because I am free. Or so they call us. Am I the only one who can tell the difference between charcoal and the coffee bin? I'm rich in color, not lacking. I lost because I'm a brown-skinned girl with skin just like pearls, the best thing in the world. I couldn't change it for anything else. I lost because I'm that juicy eclair that drips off your toffee. I lost because of the fear of the unknown. But I don't judge them. It's only normal to get territorial when you're at risk of losing your throne, losing it to a Ferrero Rocher built as fine as 100-year-old wine. I don't judge them, but that doesn't mean I'll turn a blind eye. Cannot be silenced. My mouth's a trigger that shoots pellets at partial people like you from 100 miles away. So even though I'm overseas, I will still aim my trigger and shoot. You cannot stop me. With my bullseye, I'll pinpoint every single time you choose to share your content with only your milk-colored tea, as though black looks filthy on the screen. Does my brown skin affect your lens so much that you can't capture its brilliance? Is it too radiant to bounce off your reflectors? Does my Msimbi doll beauty affect your Barbie stereotype? For you to prototype me as not there yet, has it ever occurred to you that we've never been on the same lane? Don't use your monotonous criteria to define my beauty. You may have leveled me, but you can't unrebel me. I will still catwalk down this runway for justice. Take a stance and wave goodbye to your bias crowning. Smile for the camera and tell them, I don't care about the title. You can eat it. Crown me with shame by disregarding my name. Dent me and ruin my image. Call me filthy because of the color of my skin, or completely ignore me all the same. Do as you please, but baby, I will not be quiet. Christine, remember this name. Remember this face. Let your history books jot this down. Footnote Christine Mumkombwe right at the bottom of the page, and reference this date. Just know that I will not be silenced. I will not be quiet. I am a living prowess. I will not choose to be quiet just so that you can crown me one day with your bias crowning. And since all that stems from your mouth of biased silence remarks, keep your title. You can eat it.